Hello everybody, hey up and welcome back, Reaper here, and yeah, I'm sorry about the sound of my voice. I have been, and I'm still very, very ill, but I wanted to get a video out to you this week, so let's just get on with it, and yeah, sorry. It sounds like my throat's been ran through a cheese grater. Right, where do we begin? Well, I've been hard at work. Very hard at work. I also apologise if I just randomly mute or there are any quick cuts. I will end up coughing. I haven't done that much talking this week. But let's get on with it. So last week I think I showed you all, or it might have been 2 weeks ago, I did the entire bottom half of the RPD. But I did forget to show this room, which I did do. I just forgot to come in here. And also around here, I've still got a lot of detailing to add in. This is not complete yet. And also this locker room through here. So, where does that take us now? Well, I've pretty much 95% finished the entire interior. I still haven't done this bit. Let's pop that there for now. I have had the odd mob spawn in here. That's the one downside to building in survival. Okay, so second floor. We've got this entire upper area finished, and once again I've had to make changes from the original design, and I've managed to actually get the layout to line up now. I still need to get the leather for these. Yeah, like I say, I need to go room by room and just tweak a few little areas and just make sure the final finishing details are in. And this was where I was up to, I think. I was building this last time. So I've got all of this finished. Changed the design out a bit. Just give it a little bit more depth. Again, I need to get some buckets in here. I need to damage the windows or whatever. Put stuff on the floors. I can't remember what I need to do. Star's office. Star's office is complete as well. I still need to get a banner for Chris's jacket. Magma orb for the emblem and whatnot, and I've also used these crafting benches as well. Not crafting benches. Them things. Crafters, auto crafters. Sorry, my brain is so not with. Goodness. Oh yeah, I've not put the lights in here. Next bit through here, the little waiting room. This all now lines up. I managed to make this one wide. I'm not keen on the walls, but when it was andesite blocks, this was so narrow and it just didn't look right. A few little sporadic patterns on the floor. I've just got light sources under there just to stop mob spawning. I've also taken this out a block and narrowed this in a block, I think. This room. Oh my goodness. I absolutely hated this one. For those of you that have seen when I was building this in creative, it was cyan. I don't class myself as being colourblind, but I was looking at the video of the playthrough. I was like, that is not cyan. It's never been cyan. What is wrong with me? So, few changes made. Managed to raise the roof up by one block. Couldn't get the pillars in. I was trying all sorts of different techniques. Sorry, my voice is really starting to go now. And in the end, just settled on the trapdoors. It was as close as I could get. And yeah, I'm not entirely happy with this room, but I'm not doing it again. I'm not coming back to it. So that is going to be left as is. I just need to put the rail up there and probably a few more little decorative bits in. Through here we've got to the clock tower. Again, just a little bit of lichen on the ground and some hidden in the rafters above, just to make sure that mobs aren't spawning. But yeah, this is where you'd get the king plug and then drop down through there. I'm not doing all of that because that's way, way too much effort in survival. And up here, alright, so I've actually changed how up here works. I think originally it was slabs. I think I had quartz slabs. So I've changed it now for the pale oak, and I think it just looks so much better. Again with the floor, I've taken the floor out, changed all that for stone slabs. What else have we done differently in here? The roof. So switched out the calcite because I could not find a calcite mounting. I went out 10,000 blocks in every direction. It looks like I've mined it all, so I wasn't prepared to go any further and just settled on the pale oak. We've got some glazed terracotta up there with some glow lichen on it, just to make it kind of look like the stained glass effect. Secretary's room. Sorry, I'm kind of speeding this because I want to get through it and rest my voice. So we've got the secretary's room here. Just need a trapdoor there. Put a plant in there. Again, this is I think this one's pretty much identical to the one I built in Creative. Through here, some changes have been made. So I managed to do a bit of working out and tweaking and just changing the way it looks and getting it to fit. I've got a bit here with the helicopter. Yes, I haven't lit these yet. I may have made a boo-boo. These walls are made of wool and the floor is made of wood, and I lit this with a flint and steel. Safe to say I have now turned fire tick off. Yes, it was quite a moment of disaster and blind panic. This will be where the helicopters crash through, so I do need to get some fire in there, some debris on the ground. In here hasn't changed much, I just need to get some light up there, so it's, again, spawn proof, but not pitch black. Brian Iron's office. Again, I think this is pretty much identical, apart from the player heads, because don't have those. I might have to get some piglin heads maybe. That's going to be fun. And then we've got through to Iron's sanctuary, as he calls it. Oh, and guess what I did? See that block there? Doesn't line up. I'm 2 blocks off. So that's a problem for future Reaper, that is. What do you think? I'm a lion? My stuffed taxidermy lion. Oh, I hate it. Yeah, so this corridor is tweaked it out again. I think this was all quartz pillars originally, with might have been white wool or quartz. I can't remember. In here is pretty much identical to how it was as well. Again, a few little decorations I just need to put in. And this room, again, smaller than it should be, but it fits. And yeah, I do want to make some changes in here. I just don't know what and how. Again, future me problem. So, if we just head around the corner. So, we've got in here... what did I change in here? I changed something in here from before. Well, yeah, because I replaced those with underside walls. Again, not entirely happy with it, but again, with what space I've got available, not really much else I could do. Okay, so heading in here, again, some changes made. I didn't like the tough. Originally, all these walls were tough, but what I figured on was if I got a bit of wool in and some concrete powder, it might just lighten it a little bit. I've also kept the lights in, mainly for mob proofing, because I don't want this thing blowing up. I'm sick of it. I've also made it wider. I think it was either this one or this one was only too wide, and it looks stupid. So all that's been tweaked. Out here's a bit of a mess. And then what I had to do was to make sure I'd got enough space for everything to fit. I had to make a start on the outside here. So I've still got this all to finish off. I wanted to make sure it lined up and it actually fit in with the schematics of the build. And I think that about covers everything. Of course it is. Yeah, I think that about covers everything up here. I said that last time and I missed 2 rooms. What am I missing? Star's office. Iron's office. Blah, 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 blah. I think no, that's it. I think that's it. Oh, well, I'll say just that's it. This is how much I've got done since my last video. I am absolutely chewing through resources, and the shulker monster is ever growing. Yeah, and as for stone, well, that's going to be actually relatively easy, because I need to mine out all of this. I've made a start. Oh, there's just a couple of villagers in there. I was sick of going to and fro from my base for bookshelves, so I just cured a few zombie villagers, and I've got infinite emeralds and infinite iron, so trading with my other villagers and coming back is not a problem. Mini mob farm, just for the amount of gunpowder I've been getting through. All the trees I've needed are just growing under here as well. And, oh yes, one more thing. Ooh, yeah, snow, of course. Part of this biome, excuse me, part of this biome, unfortunately, is in snow. Like, one chunk of it. So, that's going to be a bit of a pain. Yeah, so out here, I've expanded with the wool, just to make sure that where everything's going to fit. Mapped out a few other areas there. I think I've got this area mapped out nearly fully. That bit, yes. That bit, no. That's where Jack's bar's going to be, right over there. I somehow, again, just went off by one block, and because what I've done is here, I've compacted it down by about 5 blocks. So my original design I couldn't rely on for copying it identically. So that's going to be a bit of work to tweak, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm up to. So with that being said, again, apologise for my voice, but yeah, the RPD is 95% complete. I've just got the outside to do, which means I've got to go mining. I need a lot of stone. Deep slate I'm fine with. Stone and gravel, I don't have as much anymore. But with that being said, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye. Bye. Bye.